This is my 100% free-to-play account.
Emotional damage.
My goal is to reach 50,000 trophies and beat Brawl Stars without spending a single dime. So far, I'm at 20,000 trophies after 97 days of playing. However, in this video, I have two goals. First, to travel to Paris and win a game atop of the Eiffel Tower. And secondly, to buy a skin worth 349 gems on this account. But the problem is, I don't have any gems that I can spend. And I can't buy any. Now, on day 98, I was just playing some Pam, completing some quests, and getting ready for a trip to Tribe headquarters. I caught a flight down to Austin, Texas to film a video for Samsung where we recreated Brawl Stars stereotypes, but in real life, and it was kind of cringe. But during the evening, I played some with Ben and Corey, just chilling and, of course, totally carrying Corey 100%.
Highlights all you.
Nope.
Nice.
Oh, what? Oh. No, that was a good shot.
Emotional damage.
Wham, bam, here comes bam.
The next day, I continued until I reached 500 trophies with Pam, and then I decided to collect my Brawl Pass rewards. It was then that I realized that I had a long way to go until I unlocked my next legendary brawler, so I had a ton of extra power points and decided to put some of them to use and leveled up a few brawlers. First, Ems to power level 9, Gadget star power, check. Then Carl, and then I spent the rest of what I had on Nita. Now, this was going to make pushing them vastly easier than it had been because, well, they were power 1 before. Now, this day, I had a ton of quests to do, so despite being underleveled, we went in and we got some quests done. I don't even know what's happening. I'm just auto-aiming right now. Now, it didn't start out too great, as my first game was way sweatier than it should have been. And then in game number 2, I was wide open for a goal, but this guy who was very proud of his 1 inch just would not pass it, and that made me salty for the entire rest of the match. I don't think 1 inch is going to punish anybody, I'm just saying. But we did eventually end up completing the first 2 quests, and then we finished off the Brawl Pass. Oh, Crimson RT. Now it's just gravy from here on out.
What?
I then made my way through the rest of the quests, and then it was time for the good random challenge. Now, over the next couple days, I was mainly working on getting videos ready for when I was going to be gone to Paris, but I did manage to play some here and there, as well as collect some Easter eggs. Now, I managed to get my Pam all the way up to 700 trophies, as well as reach 21,000 total trophies. However, I didn't have much time before I left for Paris, but I wanted to squeeze in one last day, so I am leaving today in about 2 hours from now. So I got to make this quick. I don't have too long to play, but I do have this quest that I haven't done yet. Win 5 battles of Solo Showdown. Oh my gosh, what happened over here? Oh, he's right there. I don't really care about winning. Please, just let me get eggs, all right? Okay, I still win, and I got 5 eggs and the dub. Come on now. Now, despite being uncomfortably close to the time I had to be at the airport, I kept playing, and I knocked out some more quests. And then Andy invited me. Okay, we'll play. We'll play. Oh, did I not get it in? Man, I even did the little kick and push. And like any true addict, I kept pushing until I got way too close for comfort. If I miss my flight, whatever. I mean, I'm just going on a once-in-a-lifetime vacation, but whatever. So I raced home, grabbed my bags, and hopped on a plane to Chicago. And then, after a long layover, we boarded our flight to Paris. We woke up the next day, and before anything, except coffee, I had to get in some games. But yeah, so the lag was really bad on that hotel Wi-Fi, and my international connection, it just wasn't cutting it. So bad lag combined with horrible delay equals struggle. However, I did get in one really good shot on a map that some masochist decided to put spikes in front of a goal, and then yeah, I got destroyed on the same map just like a few seconds later. However, I did get the daily quest done, and that's what mattered. After that, I headed off to the Museum d'Orsay, and I gotta say, I loved this museum. It had a lot of my favorite impressionistic painters like Monet and Van Gogh, and then afterwards, me and my mom walked back to our hotel over the Seine River where we stopped for this pic, and then we called it a day. Now, the next day we woke up early because we had to travel to Versailles where we toured the Royal Palace. I mean, it's like a little bit more fancy than my house, but it's about the same. The backgrounds of the palace were absolutely massive, and we walked it all. And while in the King's Grove, we sat down to take a break, so I decided to finish up my Pam quest. And strangely enough, my connection here was way better than in my hotel room. I bet you King Henry needed to check his Twitter back in the day. Now, the games were up and down, but I did manage to finish off my quest and collect my tokens. And then, after that, we took a train back to Paris and ended up walking along the Seine River at night, starting at Notre Dame and all the way back towards the Louvre. And I gotta say, this night was amazing. It's something I will remember forever. Now, the one day where we hadn't planned anything, we were just going to do whatever, the weather was horrible. But I did wake up and head over to a really great coffee shop called French, and then we went to the Arc de Triomphe. It got so rainy that we decided just to go back to the hotel where we mainly hung out a lot, and, well, you know what I did. I played some Brawl Stars. I started off playing some duos and got lucky with a few really good teammates, as well as ones who must have had a quest to die as many times as possible in one game. They probably completed that. I pushed my Bell, some Tick, and then finally ended it off with some Brock. After that, I doubled up on my quest to play some Nita in Heist, and I was doing okay, but I decided that I needed Hyper Bear and a gadget to go with it, so I bought them. After finishing that, as well as making my random teammates mad at me by playing Poco and Heist, me, Andy, and HCB hopped into the Akashi Clan Challenge, and, well, we smashed it too. In the morning, we went to the Louvre and spent a few hours there, and it was amazing. From the Egyptian artifacts to the amazing sculptures, all the way to the Mona Lisa itself, it was a great time. This is the second time I've been there, and it is so massive that it's completely overwhelming. That's what she said. After leaving, we sat in a park for a while and enjoyed some of the day. And then we ventured to the catacombs, the underworld of Paris where over 2 million bodies are buried. And this, honestly, was one of my favorite things, as strange as it sounds. We descended downstairs about 100 feet underneath the streets of Paris, and then through tunnels before reaching more bones and skulls than you can imagine. It was a strange mix of eerily peaceful, but at the same time amazing. After leaving, we went and had some dinner, followed by some amazing dessert. I'm telling you, that tiramisu was so good. And then back to the hotel where, yeah, you guessed it, we had to play some more Brawl Stars. I played my weekend quests for tokens, and then I had an 8-win quest for Brock. And yeah, once again, the delay was so bad that I was getting dunked on in Mapmaker. So I decided to try some normal games, and well, that went just as bad. So then I decided, no, let's just play with some clubmates and get it done. And well, yeah, we lost there too. Finally though, despite the delay, we managed to eke out a few wins and I completed the quest. I was hoping, however, that my connection wouldn't be as bad when I got to the Eiffel Tower. Today was the day that I would travel to the very tip top of the Eiffel Tower and win at Brawl Stars. So we took a couple of subways and then walked a ways and finally reached the tower itself. So I hopped in the elevator and went straight to the top. And once I got up there, it was actually amazing. So then it was time to tackle my first goal, to win Brawl Stars on top of the Eiffel Tower. I asked my wife Kim to film as I attempted to win 1,000 feet above Paris, and well, yeah, she just kind of pressed the picture button instead. But I mean, it's okay though. I mean, at least I still got a chance to win, right? Well, as it turns out, an international roaming connection 1,000 feet above Paris isn't really great. I don't know why I thought it would be. So yeah, I didn't even get a chance to play. So, in defeat, I went back down the elevator and decided to wash away my failure with crepes. And I gotta say, they were pretty awesome. Now, since this was our last night in Paris, once again, we took a stroll down the Seine at night. And as the trip came to a close, I might have failed at winning at Brawl Stars on top of the Eiffel Tower, but I did make memories with my mom and my wife to last a lifetime. And I gotta be honest, that's way better than any video game. After I got back, I was once again completing quests and preparing for the next Brawl Stars update. Nothing crazy, nothing out of the ordinary, just pushing some brawlers, completing some quests, making some awesome plays, and making some plays like this. I blame the jet lag. Now on this day, I got the info for the next Brawl Stars update, and that is when I realized that I was in trouble. The gold Mecha Crow skin that I had been saving my star points for was in jeopardy of never happening. If I didn't get it before the update, I would never be able to have it on this account. The only way that I was going to be able to get it was to earn a few thousand star points and then hope that it came into my shop before the update dropped. However, that meant pushing 5 brawlers to 750 trophies, all while making videos for the update. But I was determined. So in between working on my Brawl Talk recap video, or I should say, instead of working on my Brawl Talk recap video, I fired up the game and got Bell to 750 trophies, which meant I only had 4 more to go. And with that, I finally completed my very last brawler and in the process earned 50,000 star points. And now I just need the skin to come to the shop. Fingers crossed. So we achieved 50,000 star points yesterday. That means that if I'm lucky, I'm going to have Gold Crow in the shop for me right here, right now. Let's find, oh, free. Okay, we'll get our free tokens. Scroll over, man. I'm hoping I'm going to see my Gold Crow. That's what I'm saying right there. We can get this right. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should just get Gold Mecha Bow. Psych. Gold Mecha Crow. Let's buy it right now. Boom! 50,000 star points are gone, but the Gold Mecha Crow is mine, which I will never be able to get after this update. At least not on this account. So I may have failed at winning atop of the Eiffel Tower. However, I did succeed in getting a skin that now costs 348 gems for free on a free-to-play account. And on top of that, I made it well over 21,000 trophies, and with my bonus rewards, I am very close to unlocking my next legendary brawler, which I will do in the next episode.